students, today we are going to start our chemistry chapter. The name is synthetic fiber and plastics. Mainly in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the fiber, both natural and synthetic fibers. We all wear dresses. What is this material of this dress? Do you know? The material is fabrics. Fabrics. This fabrics is a type of fiber. It is a type of fiber. In the last year classes, you learned something about this fiber. So, will you please give some examples of natural fiber? Natural fiber. What are the examples? It includes wool, cotton, silk, like examples. Now, you want to do a task in your textbook. In your textbook, you can see here a task. You just want to observe your surroundings in your house and name some articles here. And want to write here which is natural or artificial. For example, we just want to consider something like this is a cotton towel. This is a cotton towel. This is an article in our home. You want to write, is it artificial or natural? What is this cotton? This is natural. Okay. In similar way, you can see this is a table mat and this is made of plastic. So, how can write this? Is it natural or artificial? It's very simple. It is artificial. Likewise, you want to please fill this table by writing some articles in your home and write is it natural or artificial. That is the first task for you. You just want to fill it in your textbook. That's the first table. Now we are going to the conclusion of this table. I think you are already filled the table. Now we are going to conclude it as this fiber are classifying into two. Fiber are classifying into two. The first one is natural fiber and the second one is artificial fiber. I am call it as synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber. This synthetic fiber is also called man-made fiber. And then how can we define this natural fiber? These natural fibers are the fibers which we get from the plants, animals or from natural minerals. Something we get from the natural minerals. Okay. Some we get from animals like wool, silk, like that. Or from plants like jute or cotton. These are the examples of this natural fiber. Then in this chapter, we want to focus here the synthetic fiber. The different types of synthetic fiber, how we are making this and what are the speciality, like things are discussing in this chapter. Now we are going to explain this synthetic fiber in detail. Now we are going to explain this synthetic fiber in detail. Now the question is, how we can define this synthetic fiber? This synthetic fiber is the fiber which is made by human beings or manipulated by human beings. That is the synthetic fiber. Now you can see here a chain. It have beads. They are made of number of beads which is connected by a thread. You are familiar with this thing. It have number of beads. That is, they are made with beads number of small beads are connected in thread. I can show you another thing. Here, this is the paper pins. Here I connected is one another. Here also, what you can see, the small units are joined together to make a chain. That is the paper pin. Here also, we connected in the both cases. What you feel similar? In the both cases, we have small units. We have small units. Similar type small units get together and form a single thing or a big thing. That is here we just did. Why I said it here as this synthetic fiber also have small units like this. And by combining these small units and their form polymer. They together form polymer. And the small units here is some chemical substances. Chemical substances. I think this term polymer is something new for you. So we just understand that the synthetic fiber have small chemical substances and these together form a polymer. And this polymer term is derived from the Greek word poly and mer, two words. Poly and mer. These two are Greek words. And this poly means many. And this mer means units or parts. Units or parts. So, what this polymer means? The many units or many parts. That is meant by this polymer. I think this polymer is clear for you. Polymer is not only in artificial form but also in natural form. For cotton, the polymer is, for cotton, polymer is cellulose. Cellulose. And its small components are glucose. Its units are glucose. It's just mentioned in your textbook. You please want to read it. The next topic is type of synthetic fiber. Types of synthetic fiber. The first one is rayon. The first one is rayon. We want to learn each and every type in detail. The first one is rayon. The second one is nylon. Second one is nylon. The third one is polyester. Polyester. And the fourth one is acrylic. The fourth one is acrylic. So, we want to learn the different types of synthetic fiber. The examples of synthetic fiber are rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Now we are going to explain in detail what is this rayon. That is the first thing we want to discuss. What is rayon? Do you know what is this rayon? In the ancient time, China invented silk from silkworm, and it was so costly, and that's why they hide this silk. Later, people tried to design this artificial silk from some chemical substances. In the last of 19th century, they found that we can make this artificial silk from some chemical substances and some natural things, mixing them both. For making artificial silk, they made by chemical treatment to the wood pulp. Wood pulp. Wood pulp. And the chemical treatment given to this wood pulp and get an artificial silk, that we said. Artificial silk. And this artificial silk is rayon. This artificial silk is called rayon. So this rayon is also called artificial silk, and it is the wood pulp which is chemically treated. And this rayon is cheap in rate than our silk, and it can be given different colors. These are the good things about this rayon than our silk. These all are about this rayon. And the next topic is nylon. The next topic is nylon. While thinking about that rayon, we just want to say something more, that this wood pulp piece, what a natural thing. Since we consider this rayon as a artificial thing, not natural. So that is why, because we treat this wood pulp in some chemical substances and we get that artificial silk. So we consider this rayon as an artificial silk, that is artificial fiber. It's not in natural fiber. And the next one is nylon. So what is this nylon? When we are talking about this nylon is completely artificial. They are making from coal, water and air. This nylon is made by mixing coal, water and air. It is the first fully synthetic fiber. It is the first fully synthetic. It is the first fully synthetic fiber, and this is elastic, strong and light. It is elastic, strong and light in weight. Light in weight. And it is very easy to wash. The things made on nylon are socks, robes, tents, toothbrush, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtain, etc. Now, here you can see a brush, and the bristles of this brush are nylon. I think you can see this. The bristles of this brush are made of nylon, and in your toothbrush it's also this type of bristles. And one of the important thing is that this nylon is more stronger than steel. The thread of nylon is more stronger than the thread of steel. Because of this reason, we use it in the climbing rocks and parachutes, because it is very stronger than steel. So these all are about this topic. And for checking the strength of this nylon, we want to conduct an experiment. In your textbook, they are given the details in detail, and I am showing you the experiment. Now please watch it.
Let us perform an activity to find the strength of different fibers. We need a iron stand and a clamp and 4 different threads: cotton, wool, silk and nylon. Here we want to take the thread and tie it on our clamp and place a dish on this to find the weight which break this thread. That is the experiment we want to do here. Now place the weight on this pan to find which is the weight which breaks this thread. While we added 500 gram, the thread get break. And we want to note this value, cotton, it gets 500 gram and it shows the strength of this thread. Now use the next thread, it is wool, and add the weights. By adding 400 grams on it, the thread get break and the value is 400 gram for wool. The experiment is repeating using silk thread. Here adding 200 gram and it gets breaks. The value of silk is 200 gram. Finally, we are going to use the nylon thread to repeat this experiment. Nylon thread. Now adding the weights on this pan. I am adding all the weights, but still it is not breaking. That means this thread is very strong rather than cotton, wool and silk. This is the conclusion of this experiment. That is, the nylon thread is very strong.
I think the experiment is clear for you. Now it's enough for today. You please want to read your textbook 3-4 times and you can ask me doubts if anything is there. You are free to ask your doubts. And I will give you notes in PDF format and you have to write it in your notebook.